The sun rises over the African continent. It is a vast land, painted in hues of gold and amber. The light touches the tips of acacia trees and spills across endless plains. A gentle wind whispers through the tall grasses, carrying secrets from the night before. This is a world that seems peaceful at first glance, but beneath the profound silence, a powerful rhythm beats. It is the pulse of life and death, a constant, unrelenting struggle for survival. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, is part of this ancient drama. Here, every day is a test. Listen closely. The air itself seems to hold its breath. In the distance, a lone bird calls out, its cry echoing in the immense quiet. The rustle of leaves is not just the wind. It could be a predator stalking its prey. The ground, still cool from the night, holds the tracks of countless animals that have passed this way. Each footprint tells a story of a journey, a search for food, or a narrow escape. This landscape, so beautiful and serene, is a stage for the most intense battles. Survival is a full-time occupation, and there are no days off. The rules of this world are simple and brutal. Find food, find water, avoid being eaten. For the herds of grazers, this means constant vigilance. A moment of distraction can be fatal. For the predators, it means a life of patience and planning, where a single failed hunt can mean starvation. The sun climbs higher, and the heat begins to build. The land shimmers and the air grows heavy. The daily challenges are about to begin in earnest, as the inhabitants of this great wilderness awaken to face another day in their epic fight to exist. This is a land of extremes. The seasons bring dramatic change. The dry season turns the vibrant green to a brittle, dusty brown. Rivers shrink to mere trickles, and watering holes become crowded, tense arenas. Then the rains return, and the land is reborn, bursting with life once more. This cycle of scarcity and abundance has shaped every living thing here. It has forged creatures of incredible resilience and adaptability. It is a timeless dance, and we are here to witness but a few of its intricate steps. On a rocky outcrop, a lioness surveys her kingdom. Her golden eyes, sharp and focused, scan the plains below. She is the heart of the pride, a powerful and skilled hunter. The sun warms her tawny coat as she rests, conserving her energy for the hunt to come. Her cubs play nearby, tumbling and pouncing, unknowingly practicing the skills they will need to survive. The male lion, with his magnificent mane, rests in the shade, his role being to protect the pride's territory from rivals. Their very presence commands respect across the savannah. The pride is a complex social unit, a family bound by blood and necessity. They hunt together, raise their young together, and defend their territory together. This cooperation is their greatest strength. A single lioness can take down smaller prey, but to hunt a large buffalo or a wildebeest, the entire pride must work as a team. Each lion has a role, a position in the coordinated attack. It is a display of intelligence and power, honed over thousands of generations. Success means a feast for the whole family, reinforcing the bonds that hold them together. But life for a lion is not easy. The vast territory they command must be constantly defended. Rival prides and nomadic males are a constant threat. A violent takeover can result in the death of the pride's cubs, as the new males seek to establish their own bloodline. The roars that echo across the plains at night are not just calls of communication. They are declarations of ownership, warnings to any who would dare to challenge their rule. Every roar is a reminder of the precarious nature of their reign. The hunt begins as the day cools. The lionesses move with silent grace, using the tall grass and shadows for cover. They spread out, encircling a herd of unsuspecting zebra. The tension is palpable. The wind must be in their favor, carrying their scent away from their prey. One false move, one snapped twig, could alert the herd and end the hunt before it even begins. The final charge is an explosion of speed and power, a life-or-death moment for both hunter and hunted. This is the raw, unfiltered essence of survival in the lion's kingdom. An elephant matriarch leads her family through the dense bush. She moves with a slow, deliberate wisdom. Her large ears flap gently, cooling her massive body in the building heat. She has walked these paths for decades, and her memory is a map of the land. She knows where to find water in the driest of seasons, and which trees bear the sweetest fruit. The rest of the herd follows her in a line, the young calves sheltered between the legs of their mothers and aunts. Their survival depends entirely on her knowledge and leadership. Elephants are creatures of deep social and emotional intelligence. They communicate through a complex language of low-frequency rumbles, many of which are too deep for human ears to hear. These calls can travel for miles, keeping distant family members in touch. They mourn their dead, returning to the bones of their fallen relatives for years, gently touching the skulls with their trunks. This profound sense of family is their shield against the dangers of the wild. It is a bond that provides comfort and strength in a world full of threats. Their immense size offers protection from most predators, but it also comes with a great burden. An adult elephant must consume hundreds of kilograms of vegetation every single day. This constant search for food keeps them on the move, a nomadic journey that can cover vast distances. During the dry season, this search becomes desperate. The matriarch must lead her family to increasingly scarce sources of food and water, sometimes digging into dry riverbeds with her tusks and feet to uncover hidden springs that will save her family from thirst. The greatest challenge for these gentle giants is the changing landscape. As their habitat shrinks, their ancient migration routes are often blocked. This brings them into conflict with the expanding human world. Yet, they endure. The matriarch's steady presence is a testament to their resilience. She will guide her family through every hardship, her every step a quiet defiance against the odds. Her life is a long, slow journey dedicated to the survival of her kin, a living library of wisdom passed down through generations. The earth begins to tremble, a low rumble grows into a thunderous roar, but this is not thunder from the sky, it is the sound of millions of hooves. The great wildebeest migration has begun. Driven by the search for fresh grazing, vast herds move in a single massive wave across the Serengeti plains. They are joined by zebra and gazelles, forming one of the largest movements of terrestrial animals on the planet. From the air, they look like a single flowing river of life, stretching from horizon to horizon. This journey is an instinct, a deep-seated urge programmed into their very being. They follow the rains. As the grasses of the southern plains are eaten and dried by the sun, the herds are drawn north towards the promise of new life. The journey is long and fraught with peril. The young, the old, and the weak are the first to fall, picked off by the predators that follow the herds like a shadow. Lions, hyenas, and cheetahs gather along the migration route, for this is a time of plenty for them. The most dramatic obstacle is the river crossing. The Mara River, a wide and powerful current, stands in their way. The wildebeest gather at the banks, their anxiety growing. They hesitate, moaning and jostling, until one brave individual takes the plunge. This single act of courage triggers a stampede. Thousands pour into the water, a chaotic mass of bodies and horns. The river is a death trap. The current is strong, and a slip on a slick rock can mean being trampled by the panicked herd behind. But the greatest danger lurks beneath the surface. Giant Nile crocodiles, some of the largest reptiles in the world, have been waiting patiently for this moment. They are ancient predators, perfectly adapted for this ambush. They lie in wait, their bodies almost completely submerged, only their eyes and nostrils visible. As the wildebeest struggle to cross, the crocodiles strike with explosive force. It is a brutal, terrifying spectacle. Yet the drive to reach the other side is stronger than the fear. This is the price of survival. As the dry season tightens its grip, the land becomes a parched, cracked canvas, the rivers cease to flow, and the lush vegetation withers. In this world of scarcity, there is one place that draws all life, the watering hole. It is a small oasis of survival, a muddy pool that is the last source of water for miles around. Here an unspoken truce seems to exist. predator and prey stand side by side, their shared desperate need for water overriding their natural instincts, at least for a moment. Giraffes, with their impossibly long necks, approach with extreme caution. To drink, they must spread their legs in a wide, awkward stance, making them incredibly vulnerable. They take turns, one drinking while others keep watch. Their high vantage point, allowing them to spot danger from afar. Herds of zebra and antelope mix with families of warthogs. The air is thick with tension. Every animal is on high alert, their ears twitching at the slightest sound, their eyes constantly scanning their surroundings. The peace is fragile and can be broken at any moment. The truce is temporary. As the sun begins to set, the atmosphere around the watering hole changes. The hunters are growing thirsty too, but they are also growing hungry. A pride of lions may approach, not to drink, but to wait. They will lie patiently in the surrounding bushes, their golden coats blending perfectly with the dry grass. They know that sooner or later an animal will have to leave the relative safety of the group. They are masters of patience, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. The night brings a different cast of characters. The heat of the day gives way to a cool breeze, and nocturnal animals emerge from their daytime shelters. A shy leopard, the most elusive of the big cats, might creep down from a tree for a quiet drink. Hyenas with their eerie, laughing calls might gather at the water's edge. The watering hole is never truly at rest. It is a constant hub of activity, a focal point where the dramas of the African wilderness play out day and night, a stage for life, death, and the desperate thirst for survival. When the sun disappears below the horizon, the savannah does not go to sleep. A new world awakens. The air, once filled with the calls of birds, now carries different sounds. The deep whoop of a spotted hyena, the chirping of crickets, and the soft hoot of an owl create a new symphony. This is the realm of the nocturnal hunters, creatures who use the cover of darkness to their advantage. Their senses are finely tuned to this world of shadows. They see, hear, and smell things that are completely invisible during the day. The leopard is the master of the night. It is a solitary and elusive creature, a phantom of the darkness. Its spotted coat provides the perfect camouflage, allowing it to move through the undergrowth like a ghost. With incredible strength, it can climb trees with ease, often hauling its prey high into the branches to keep it safe from scavengers like lions and hyenas. The leopard is a silent assassin, relying on stealth and surprise. It can wait for hours, motionless, before launching a sudden, deadly attack. Its presence is often only revealed by the panicked cries of monkeys at dawn. On the open plains, the spotted hyena clan is on the move. Often misunderstood as mere scavengers, hyenas are in fact incredibly successful predators. They are intelligent, social, and relentlessly persistent. Hunting in large groups, they can bring down prey much larger than themselves, such as zebra and wildebeest. Their hunts are not elegant sprints, but long, grueling pursuits that test the endurance of their quarry. Their powerful jaws are designed to crush bone, ensuring that nothing from a kill goes to waste. Their famous laugh is actually a complex form of communication, used to rally the clan and express excitement. Other smaller hunters also use the night to their advantage. The serval, a long-legged cat, uses its enormous ears to listen for the faint rustle of rodents in the grass. It can leap high into the air to pounce on its unsuspecting prey. The bat-eared fox scurries across the plains, its diet consisting mainly of insects, especially termites, which it locates by sound. The night is a busy, dangerous time. For these creatures, the darkness is not something to be feared. It is an ally, a cloak that allows them to thrive in the endless struggle for survival. Deep in the heart of the continent, away from the open plains, lies a different world. It is a world of dense, towering trees, a vertical kingdom shrouded in mist. This is the rainforest. Here life is not lived on the ground but high up in the canopy. Sunlight struggles to reach the forest floor, creating a dim, humid environment below. But high above, a vibrant community of animals thrives, their lives adapted to an existence among the leaves and branches. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers. The canopy is home to an incredible diversity of primates, troops of colobus monkeys with their striking black and white coats and long, flowing tails, leap effortlessly from branch to branch. They are acrobats of the forest, using their tails as a rudder as they fly through the air. They rarely, if ever, descend to the ground. Their diet consists mainly of leaves, and their specialized stomachs allow them to digest foliage that is toxic to other animals. Their lives are a continuous, graceful dance through the treetops. But the canopy is not without its dangers. The crowned eagle is the forest's top predator, a powerful bird of prey that hunts monkeys. It soars above the treetops, its keen eyes scanning for any sign of movement. When it spots its prey, it dives with breathtaking speed, its massive talons ready to strike. The monkeys have a special alarm call for the eagle, a sound that sends the entire troop scrambling for cover in the densest part of the foliage. It is a constant battle of wits between the hunter and the hunted in this high-rise world. The sounds of the rainforest form a constant living chorus. The calls of exotic birds, the buzzing of insects, and the chatter of monkeys blend together into a rich tapestry of sound. At night the chorus changes, as tree frogs and other nocturnal creatures add their voices. This dense, green world is teeming with life, much of it still undiscovered. From the colorful chameleons that move with painstaking slowness to the armies of ants that march across the forest floor, every inhabitant plays a role in this complex ecosystem, a world away from the sun-baked savanna. In the heat of the African sun, another kind of survival story unfolds. It is a story told not with speed and power, but with patience and ancient design. The reptiles of Africa are masters of conservation. The Nile crocodile, one of the continent's oldest and most formidable predators, spends most of its day basking on a riverbank. It appears motionless, almost lifeless, like a sun-bleached log. But this stillness is deceptive. It is conserving energy, waiting for the perfect moment to unleash a burst of explosive power. The crocodile is a living fossil, its body plan having changed little in millions of years. It is perfectly adapted to its role as an ambush predator. Its eyes and nostrils are positioned on top of its head, allowing it to see and breathe while the rest of its body remains hidden beneath the water's surface. It can wait for hours, even days, for an animal to come to the water's edge. When it strikes, it is with a speed and ferocity that is shocking. Its powerful jaws clamp down with immense force, pulling the unfortunate victim into the water. On the rocky hills and in the dry scrubland, other reptiles play out their own dramas. The puff adder, a thick-bodied and highly venomous snake, relies on camouflage to survive. Its intricate pattern of brown and yellow chevrons blends perfectly with the dry leaves and soil. It does not chase its prey, but lies in wait for a rodent or lizard to pass by. Its strike is one of a lightning-fast speed, injecting a potent venom. It is a master of the waiting game, a deadly and efficient hunter that wastes no energy. Even the humble tortoise embodies this slow, patient approach to life. Its heavy shell provides excellent protection from most predators. It moves through its world at a deliberate pace, munching on vegetation. It is a symbol of longevity and endurance. In a land defined by dramatic sprints and chases, the reptiles offer a different lesson in survival. They teach us the power of patience, the importance of energy conservation, and the effectiveness of a design that has been perfected over an immense span of time. Their slow dance is as crucial to the African ecosystem as the lion's roar. As twilight once again settles over the plains, a sense of calm returns. The heat of the day dissipates, and the sky is painted with soft purples and oranges. The sounds of the day fade, replaced by the emerging chorus of the night. A herd of elephants moves silently towards a distant water source, their dark shapes almost invisible against the dying light. A lion's roar echoes in the distance, not a sound of aggression, but a declaration that the cycle continues. This land has witnessed this rhythm for millennia. The struggle for survival here is raw and unforgiving, Yet it is also the source of the continent's incredible vitality. Every creature is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly sculpted by the challenge of its environment. The antelope's speed, the elephant's memory, the lion's strength, the leopard's stealth, these are not just characteristics, they are survival strategies, passed down through countless generations. There's no good or evil here. No hero or villain. There is only the intricate, interconnected web of life. The beauty of this wilderness lies in its wildness, its untamed and unpredictable nature. It is a beauty born from struggle. The vast, open landscapes are not empty, they are filled with stories. The wind that blows across the grasslands carries the scent of rain and earth, the dust of ancient journeys. The stars that emerge in the clear night sky have watched over these same dramas for time immemorial. To be here is to feel a connection to something ancient, powerful, and profound. The future of this world is uncertain. The pressures on these animals and their habitats are immense. Yet, there is an incredible resilience here. Life persists, adapts, and endures. The matriarch elephant will continue to lead her family. The wildebeest will continue their epic journey. The lioness will continue to hunt for her cubs. The pulse of Africa, the steady, rhythmic beat of survival, goes on. It is a timeless and majestic spectacle, a powerful reminder of the enduring strength and beauty of the natural world.